Hello, Junior Church. Welcome to another week of Junior Church via YouTube. We're in our season for nonviolence. This is week 2. We're going to be talking about making origami peace cranes. But first, let's read our 4 principles. God is all there is, which is so comforting right now to know that God is all there is. When you look outside and you see flowers or you see trees, God is in those trees. God is those trees. And you feel the beauty of God everywhere you look. The next one, all thought is creative and influential. You know that when you think wonderful things come to you. And if you have thoughts that aren't so happy, you know how to change them. Because when you change them, things change on the outside too. Next one is everything is either a call for love or an expression of love, no exceptions. So everything that happens to you, you can look at it and say, is it calling for more love? I'll give it more love. Is it already expressing so much love? I'll bask in it. Do you know what bask means? It means like a cat in the sun, just soaking it up. The next one is you are whole, perfect, and complete, exactly as you are right now. And you are wonderful, just as you are right now. All right, let's talk about peace cranes and why they're important. A young girl named Sadako Sasaki had a really bad illness that came from World War II and a really horrible weapon. And while she was in the hospital, she decided that war was not something that any of us wanted to promote or say that it was a good thing. She wanted everyone to think about peace. So she made 1,000 origami cranes. And I'll show you the ones that I made too. But I wanted to show you this YouTube video in case you want to make one too. And then we're going to read a story about friendship that came from making these origami cranes. Unfortunately, Sadako Sasaki left this world. She transitioned, but her message is so clear that we want to think about peace. And these cranes are a reminder of peace. So I'll show you this YouTube video. So it's a YouTube video within a YouTube video in case you want to learn to make one on your own. And then I'll read you a story about friendship that came from making cranes. Here we go. I just want to say there are so many YouTube videos out there about making these peace cranes. I made this one from the video you just saw, but you can see it took me, I have some extra folds because it wasn't the easiest thing for me to do. So I totally hear you if you struggle with it a little bit, but please send me pictures of your cranes that you make, and I'd love to post those in our next week's video. This one I made from a different website that it was an easy way to make a peace crane, and they had you draw lines in the creases so that you could follow along with the lines. I didn't do so well with that one either, but anyway, I ended up with 2 cranes and my daughter had to help me. It was a learning experience, shall we say, but I'm grateful that I have these 2 and they will remind me to be peaceful this week for sure and to think peaceful thoughts. Now we're going to read a book called, it's a whole book called Origami Peace Cranes, and it gives step-by-step instructions on how to make a peace crane. We're not going to do that part because I just showed you the YouTube video, but we are going to read the story, Friendships Take Flight. So here we go with the story. Friendship takes flight. Emma's family had just moved to town, so Emma had to go to a new school. She was so nervous. She wanted to look just perfect. She tried on about 1,000,000, billion, trillion outfits. Without a special outfit, I'm just me, thought Emma, and me is not enough. It's getting late, Emma. We'll be late. Pick something, Emma. Emma looked through her magazines. What hairstyle was right for her? If I don't have a special hairstyle, I'm just me, thought Emma, and me is not enough. It's getting late, Emma. We'll be late. Pick something, Emma. When Emma arrived at her new school, she didn't see anyone dressed like her or wearing their hair in an updo. Oh no, what if no one likes me, Emma thought. Why, of all those 1,000,000, billion, trillion outfits, did I pick this one? Inside the classroom, Emma saw a cubby with her name on it. As she put away her lunch, a boy came over and put a lunchbox in the next cubby. It was a super cool lunchbox, just like the one Emma saw on TV. Hi, my name is Kumar, said the boy. Whoa, thought Emma. That lunchbox is so amazing, and his hair is so curly and cute. He seems really awesome, but I'm just me, and me is not enough. Kumar will never want a friend like me. No, nope, no way. Emma found a desk with her name on it and sat down. A little paper crane was on her desk. Emma saw there was a different colored crane on every desk, and every crane had a special message written on its wings. As Emma looked around, a girl sat down at the desk next to her. Hello, said Emma. Hola, Juana replied. Hola, thought Emma. She can speak another language? That's so cool. But how will I ever talk to her if I don't understand what she says? I don't know another language. I'm just me, and me is not enough. Emma knew Juana would not want a friend like her. No, nope, no way. At lunchtime, Takako sat down next to Emma. She opened a box with many compartments that were full of rice and fish and little colorful pickles. Emma looked at her own lunch. It was a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. My lunch is so plain and boring. Why would anyone with an amazing lunch like that even want to sit next to me, thought Emma. No, nope, no way, Emma thought. Takako would never want to be friends with her. On the playground, Emma saw Elizabeth and Raphael playing together. Hi, Emma, do you want to play? Called Elizabeth. That sounded like fun to Emma, but then she saw that they were playing a game she had never played before. I don't know how to play that game, thought Emma. I wouldn't know what to do. No, nope, No way. Emma thought Elizabeth and Raphael would not want to be friends with her. At recess, Emma sat alone.
I'm not sure.
Suddenly, she saw that the bow was missing from her dress, and her updo wasn't so up anymore. It had all fallen down. No bow, no special updo. Now no one will want to be friends with me, Emma thought. I'd like to play with Emma, Kumar told his friends, but she doesn't want to be friends with me. Me too, said Juana. Me three, said Taco. After lunch, Emma found a new paper crane on her desk. Some people call these peace cranes and use them to send messages of peace and friendship, said Emma's teacher. Let's fold peace cranes and write messages to each other on their wings. Soon everyone was working carefully to fold the colorful cranes. They wrote messages on the wings, then placed them on the desks of the other kids. No one will ever want to trade cranes with me, thought Emma. I'm just me, and me is not enough. Nope, nope, no way. Emma was not making friends, but she would try. When Emma returned to her desk, she was surprised to see it covered in peace cranes. She picked up each crane and read the messages on the wings. All those messages were written just for her. The crane from Kumar was super cool. He had painted feathers on the wings. The message he wrote asked Emma to be his friend. Emma liked art and thought Kumar's crane was really great. And maybe Kumar really did want to be friends. Maybe he didn't care if Emma's hair wasn't just right or her dress wasn't special. I'm me, thought Emma, and maybe me is enough. Juana made a really colorful crane. In her message, she invited Emma to come over and play with her dog. Emma loved dogs. Would I need to learn some Spanish to visit Juana's house? Maybe Juana could teach me, Emma thought. I can learn something new because I'm me. I can do that. And maybe, just maybe, me is enough. Takako's peace crane was covered in drawings of ice cream cones. Ice cream cones were Takako's favorite thing in the world, and they made her happy. Emma liked ice cream too. Maybe Takako and I can have ice cream together sometime, thought Emma. That would be so cool. I can try the flavors she likes, and she can try the ones I like. Maybe being me is okay sometimes. Elizabeth and Raphael both gave Emma peace cranes covered in soccer balls. Wow, they like soccer, thought Emma. I like soccer too. Who needed a bow and a special hairstyle? Emma could play soccer in her favorite shirt and sneakers. Elizabeth and Raphael wouldn't even care. Wow, thought Emma, I can just be me because me is exactly who I should be. Before she knew it, Emma had many new friends, each special and unique. Sometimes she tried new things with them and learned about new foods, games, and ideas. Sometimes she liked those new things, and sometimes she didn't. But, thought Emma, as long as I'm me, I'm exactly who I should be. So this week in our season for nonviolence, try to make a peace crane and write a message on the wings and give it to someone, a friend or a family member. Or just remember that being you is enough. We're perfect, whole, and complete just the way we are. And it's wonderful to be able to use our creative and influential thought to reach out to others and be peaceful. When you think about starting a fight with a sibling, stop and say, wait a minute, what can we do differently to keep peace in our home? Or if you get angry with your grown-up, stop and say, what can I do to keep peace? Because you keeping peace actually helps our world to be more peaceful. So that's it for this week. We'll see you next week. to do our February 13th to February 19th part of Season for Nonviolence, which will be treat all animals with kindness. So as you're making your cranes this week, you can think about how you're going to treat animals the following week. All right, until then, stay safe, wear masks, wash your hands, keep safe space between you and others, be kind to one another, be peaceful, and above all, know you are so loved. We love you.